Well, it's wonderful to be with you here, and we're talking navigating Medicare, and we're coming up on a big deadline. So who do we call in? Of course, we all know him, Bill Green, the owner of Green Insurance Agency. Welcome back to First Coast Living. Good to see you.
Thank you.
And getting everybody ready for the holidays at home. I know you've got the new baby here, and let's talk about, though, taking care of the local community, which you really like doing. So what about folks wondering when the end of Medicare enrollment is? It's coming up soon, right?
It is coming up very soon. The Medicare open enrollment runs from October 15th through December 7th. So we just have a few days left of it to make your final decisions. All
right, now, what do they do if they chose a plan or actually didn't even change their plan and they're not happy with it come January? Is there something they can do?
It depends on the situation. So there are several ways people can change plans throughout the year. The first is what's called a special enrollment period. And there's lots of those. If someone qualifies for Medicare and Medicaid, if they move. And then there's also what's called the Medicare open enrollment period. It runs from January 1st through March 31st, and that allows people to make a one-time change in that time period to either their Medicare Advantage plan or to leave an Advantage plan and go back to original Medicare.
And what if someone is just going on Medicare soon and they need more basic information?
We have a couple resources for them. The first is we have a new online on-demand webinar that does the same thing we do in our in-person seminars. We go through how Medicare works, what it'll cover, what it won't cover, how they can get the most benefit out of it. The other option is we have the book, Medicare Breakdown. For the webinar, you can go to jacksmedicarehelp.com.
Okay.
And then the book is medicarealphabetsoup.com.
Very good. And you've been in the area almost a decade now, so you're happy to work with folks one-on-one, so that's very important in your eyes, correct?
Yes, I'm from here. I've lived here all but 4 years of my life, and then in the industry almost 9 years.
Okay, very good. And have you seen any major changes with the subsidies in the marketplace going into 2023?
They have held their increase. So thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act, the subsidies were increased again slightly. And it's kind of amazing. On the lower income end, if someone makes $14,000 for the year and they're a single individual, they will get just amazing coverage.
Okay.
A family of four making $40,000 will actually get really good coverage too, and it won't cost them a whole lot. And then on the opposite spectrum, I had a couple the other day who she's late 50s or early 60s, making $200,000 a year, and they're still getting a subsidy to offset their premium.
Okay, it's good to hear some good news there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now, are most people keeping the same plan for next year with the marketplace the way it is?
For the most part, no. It's kind of crazy that these companies will have plans that people love and they're around the whole year, and then going into next year they change, or they're just not offered anymore. Okay. There's a big one not being offered. Bright Health is one I'm personally on. They had to change. They're just pulling out of the marketplace. And then some others have had their plans that they're just changing the name on them, but that means it's going away. So they have to find a new plan for next year. So it's very important to shop those.
Very good. Important choices for sure. Keeping everybody on track, and that's what Bill Green and Green Insurance does. Thank you for being with us.
Absolutely, thank you.
Okay, and of course you can head to our website for much more on this. That's firstcoastliving.net.